Chapter 6 The Beginnings of Indian Civilization. Question answers from grade 6, subject Social Science. Questions, activities and projects. Question 1. Why does the civilization studied in this chapter have several names? Discuss their significance. Answer. The Harappan civilization goes by multiple names: Indus, Harappan, Indus-Sarasvatī or Sindhu-Sarasvatī, because each label highlights a different facet of the same culture. Indus or Sindhu refers to the vast Indus River basin where many sites cluster. Harappan stems from the first excavated city, Harappa, 1920 to 21, anchoring the culture to a key archaeological discovery. Saraswati or Ghaggar Hakra underscores the once mighty Saraswati river, celebrated in the Rig Veda and now largely dry. Together, these names remind us that this civilization was geographically extensive, archaeologically defined, and deeply entwined with multiple river systems. Question 2. Write a brief report, 150 to 200 words, summing up some of the achievements of the Indus-Sarasvatī civilization. Answer. The Indus-Sarasvatī civilization, century 2600 to 1900 BCE, stands out for its urban sophistication, technological innovations, and social balance. Cities such as Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and Dholavira were laid out on grid plans with wide streets oriented to cardinal points and divided into elevated upper towns for elites and sprawling lower towns for commoners. Their remarkable water management included hundreds of brick-lined wells, an extensive underground drainage network, and monumental reservoirs, the largest at Dholavira measuring nearly 73 meters in depth. The largest at Dholavira measuring nearly 73 meters in length, demonstrating advanced civic planning. Harappan craftspeople mastered metallurgy, bronze tools and ornaments, bead drilling techniques for carnelian jewelry and pottery. Agricultural surplus, barley, wheat, millets, pulses, and the first Asian cotton fed the urban centers. A vibrant maritime and overland trade connected them to Mesopotamia and Oman, evidenced by Lothal's massive dockyard and thousands of steatite trade seals inscribed with proto-writing. Equally notable is the absence of fortifications, indicative of warfare, suggesting a relatively peaceful society with a strong civic ethos. Environmental shifts, notably the drying of the Saraswati and global aridification, eventually led to gradual urban decline, but many Harappan innovations endured into later Indian cultures. Question 3. Imagine you have to travel from the city of Harappa to Kalibangan. What are your different options? Can you make a rough estimation of the amount of time each option might take? Answer. Ancient style options: on foot 20 km per day over 400 km 20 days. Bullock cart 10 km per day approximately 40 days. River navigation via Indus Ghaggar tributaries at 8 km per day approximately 50 days. Modern options: by train 8 to 10 hours, direct or with one change. By bus or car 10 to 12 hours via national highways 450 km. By air, fly to nearest airport plus road travel 4 to 6 hours total. Question 4. Let us imagine a Harappan man or woman being transported to an average kitchen in today's India. What are the 4 or 5 biggest surprises awaiting them? Answer. Electricity and gas stoves replacing open fire hearths, refrigeration storing perishable foods for days, stainless steel and non-stick utensils versus clay and bronze pots, packaged spices and processed foods in airtight plastic or foil, running water and sewage systems directly in the kitchen sink. Question 5. Looking at all the pictures in this chapter, make a list of the ornaments, gestures, objects that still feel familiar in our 21st century. Answer. Bangles covering the entire forearm as on the dancing girl, the Namaste posture, terracotta figurine with folded hands, pottery motifs telling simple stories or fables, example the thirsty crow, games boards engraved on stone akin to modern Ludo or Parcheesi, bead necklaces and stone seals as precursors to ID badges. Question 6. What mindset does the system of reservoirs at Dholavira reflect? Answer. It reflects a long-term collective planning ethos valuing water conservation, community welfare, and meticulous organization. The rulers and administrators clearly prioritized sustainable resource management and empowered specialists to engineer vast public works. Question 7. In Mohenjo-daro, about 700 wells built with bricks have been counted. They seem to have been regularly maintained and used for several centuries. Discuss the implications. Answer. Existence of a central authority or municipality overseeing public health and sanitation, skilled brickmakers and well maintenance crews, indicating division of labor, a communal commitment to clean water access over centuries, underscoring social cohesion and urban resilience. Question 8. It is often said that the Harappans had a high civic sense. Discuss the significance of this statement. Do you agree with it? Compare with citizens in a large city of India today. Answer. The Harappans' civic sense shines through their universally consistent drainage systems, public baths, and clean streets, all built without coercion. This suggests widespread civic responsibility, mutual trust, and respect for communal spaces. In contrast, many modern Indian cities struggle with waste management, water shortages, and informal settlements. Despite advanced technology, yet recent urban renewal and community-driven cleaning initiatives, example Clean India Mission, show a rekindling of collective civic pride and echo of the Harappan model. So friends, we have completed all the question answers from chapter 6, The Beginning of Indian Civilization. We have already studied the short notes, summary and long question answers of this chapter. You can find the link in the description and on the screen. If you like the video, kindly like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.